What? You don't like this series? You're saying you don't want insights into your favorite actors anymore? Well, you're a meaniehead. I mean, you can just not do that anymore. I'm really bad at this. I'm not good at insults. Can somebody help me out?
Eat my shit.
You heard the lady. Welcome to A Tough Act to Follow. I'm Preston, aka the Ploominator, and I will be your sassy best friend, here to uncover all the hot gossip about the best actors from across the Hollywood neighborhood. And while there are so many actors who do deserve praise, there's one who I feel deserves so much praise that I can't put this off any longer. She has a talent for stealing scenes and delivering priceless lines over and over again, and it's time we took a good, solid look at the majestic Octavia Spencer. But what specifically is it that has brought Octavia to the forefront of talented actresses and really helped her cement her legacy as a scene-stealing powerhouse of talent who is continuing to wow us time and again? So let's take a good, long look at the legacy of a gem in the Hollywood crown until there is no doubt that Octavia Spencer is a tough act to follow. First things first, we're returning to the character actor discussion again. What, did you think that all character actors were middle-aged bald men? No, there are many different character actors out there, as there are many different types of people, and that is where Octavia falls as well. She's not often in the leading roles, but the roles she does occupy are just as, if not more vital to the story being told. Octavia takes charge in each role that she occupies. When it's a minor role, it makes for powerful moments, and when it's a major one, it's her movie.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? You can't be in here. Who are you?
I'm with the West Computing Group. Dorothy Vaughn, sir.
Well, this is a very delicate piece of equipment.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Bill, we've got numbers.
What kind of numbers?
LRB. What's your name again?
Dorothy Vaughn.
Dorothy Vaughn.
And this is because Octavia doesn't waste her moments. No matter how small the role is, she knows how to come in and make the most of it. Her early career involves a lot of single scenes and small moments, and I'm sure you'll see a ton of scenes in this video that will make you go, wait a minute, she was in that? But it's because she knows how to live in the scene. Living in the scene is all about knowing that anytime a camera could be on you, you have to appear in character and fill that role with life, even if you're in the background. Octavia did this for a while before she had her big breakout moment, and it has helped enable her to make really nuanced choices that help to build life into characters and make them more than a single line or reaction.
Always changing around here. It's hard to keep up. Seems like they're gonna need a permanent team to feed that IBM.
How big of a team?
30 to start.
Thank you for the information, Mrs. Mitchell.
You're quite welcome, Mrs. Vaughn.
But the other thing that Octavia has learned to do so well is how to react non-verbally. As I've said before, not everything we do is vocal. We often communicate more with looks and gestures than we do with words. And Octavia is one of the best people in Hollywood at doing this. Even in the smallest of moments, she can take over a scene often without saying hardly anything, if anything at all. And even when she's not speaking, she's able to make sure that we know she's present and often finds ways to connect with her more than the actors who are speaking.
What if that's a bomb, bro?
That would suck so hard.
Love, Ma.
What?
Hey, I was just thinking, why wait for the weekend? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
How did she get our numbers?
Let's raise.
Let's go. Okay. To Mama's house we go. Oh, get in. Get in.
Octavia says almost nothing in this scene, but our eyes are continuously drawn to her when she's on screen. She's able to command the screen and emit a powerful presence without saying more than she has to. It's a really great skill to have, and for a character actor, it means that they're doing their job right. They are constantly weaving between taking the screen and letting it go away, but the best ones do such a great job at this that they can remain the focus even when they are in the background. And while this isn't always appropriate to the story, the best ones become the focus and earn those big moments, often changing the ideas of directors and writers of the movie in the process.
If you don't want to be cool, that's on you. Just saying.
You want to see something cool?
Sure.
Pretty cool, huh?
Shit.
Strip. Get naked, boy.
And this is because first and foremost, Octavia is a talented actress. The balance between leading roles and supporting roles is often a tough one to negotiate. And when you have an actor like Octavia who brings up the supporting roles and makes them better, it means that the leads have to work even harder to keep up. It should never be the supporting actors' jobs to pull back in order to match the performance of the leads, but rather it should make the leads push themselves to really take command of the screen. And that's what Octavia does. She pushes her co-stars to be better themselves by being better herself.
Come on, Mary, we're going home.
You're trespassing.
You need to look at this. Let's go, Mary. Let's move. Come on.
No!
Hey, Mary.
Mary!
Hey.
Mary!
Okay.
Mary! Think again, lady.
And that's what the best supporting actors do. They take control when they need to and still service the story. Octavia frequently portrays characters who are in subservient positions, and they work alongside other characters who are more dominant. But Octavia doesn't let herself become a doormat. Even when her character is working beneath another character, she knows how to hold her attention and when to let the other characters take over and when she needs to take over herself.
He's going after her.
You will do no such thing, woman. Why are you worried about her? She broke the law.
Shut up, Brewster. You shut up. Years you don't talk. Now you can't shut your mouth. Damn you, Brewster. You wouldn't understand. Couldn't understand that if you tried your whole life.
Octavia knows how she fits into the puzzle that is a movie. She understands her function, and while she doesn't let herself get taken over, she also knows that when the story requires her to, she can step back. It's one thing to take over a movie completely. It's an entirely different skill to take control for one moment and then back off for another moment. And Octavia knows just how much to give and how much to pull back when the need arises.
There's pee freckles on the ceiling now. How'd they get it up there? Just how big a target do they need, you figure? And get enough practice, that's for sure. My Brewster, no one's ever called him a great mind, but even he manages to hit the can 7% of the time.
And that brings us to our final point, the thing that really makes a character actress unforgettable. Octavia is entirely unique. They say that everyone in Hollywood is replaceable, but when you really get down to it, the best character actors put such a pronounced stamp on whatever role they're playing that we just can't imagine anyone else filling that role. Octavia does this with every part she plays. She adds just the right mixture of her own personality to each part without ever letting those parts become more about her than they are about servicing the story.
No sense, nothing, Jackson. No sense.
I believe so you'd be on time. I'm Celia Rayfoot.
I'm Minnie Jackson. You, cooking something?
One of those upside-down cakes from the magazine?
And this unique quality keeps her roles memorable because they are hers. She's taken complete ownership of them and refuses to let go. And when she has those signature lines or looks, they become more iconic because she owns them, because they are hers. So let's take a moment at what I would say is the signature moment of any of her movies, because it quite literally isn't like anything else out there, and no one else can perform it that way.
Eat my shit. What'd you say? I said, eat my shit. Have you lost your mind? No, ma'am, but you about to. 'Cause you just did.
Well, this moment could still work with another person, you just can't imagine anyone else there, because that role belongs to Octavia. She commands it, she takes hold of it, and she will forever be synonymous with it. So why do we like Octavia Spencer? 1. Octavia takes charge. She's able to command the screen and pull us to her when she needs to take the spotlight. And even when she's in roles that are of subservience, she knows where to take the moments over and where to let the screen be hers. 2. Octavia has mastered nonverbals. She can say more with looks, gestures, and reactions than some actors can with pages of dialogue. Her ability to infuse subtext into each choice, even unspoken ones, makes her feel complete as a character rather than just a partial person. 3. Octavia makes her co-stars work harder. Octavia's talent forces her co-stars to increase their own abilities in order to match her. She never pulls back or does less than her maximum potential because she knows and trusts that her co-stars will do their job just as much as she is doing hers. 4. Octavia knows where she belongs. Her ability to balance the role within the needs of the movie lets Octavia maneuver when she needs to and gives her full character depth even when she only has a few scenes. And when she does take control of a scene, she knows how long to hold on to it and just when to give it up. 5. Octavia is unique. There is no one like Octavia Spencer, and because of this, each role that she occupies is hers. No matter how stereotypical, small, or otherwise, Octavia's roles are infused with her own personality just enough to make sure that we can never see anyone else play in those parts. See, Octavia is fantastic. She's easily one of the best actresses out there, and it's clear why she continues to get role after role. But which of these roles are the absolute pinnacle of her talent? Well, to see the full range, these are the ones that I recommend. Here are my 5 essential Octavia Spencer performances. 1. Hidden Figures. Her role in this historical drama shows cleverness and cunning while never doing so much to become unlikable. She's able to be a tough and capable woman who really takes control of her situation and speaks so much truth to power throughout the movie. 2. Ma. In a really interesting contrast from her other characters, Octavia makes a turn towards psychotic in this horror thriller. Her ability to weaponize her nonverbal performance abilities and create moments so genuine that you don't know what her intentions are until it's too late is brilliant. 3. Gifted. While her role in this is rather small, the moments where she does get to shine are delightfully wholesome. Plus, her co-stars Chris Evans and McKenna Grace will steal your heart with their connection, and the movie has a beautiful message. 4. The Shape of Water. Octavia makes herself the voice of reason in this dark fantasy film, and her constant ability to stand up and be strong in the face of oppression and bigotry reminds us just how strong of an actress she is, no matter what role she's occupying. 5. The Help. This is Octavia's movie. While she doesn't have the primary storyline and she's not the main character in this movie, her role in it steals the spotlight from anyone else, and her ability to make bold choices and subtle character growth earned her a very well-deserved Oscar in the process. And that is why Octavia Spencer is a tough act to follow. Thank you all for watching this. What in your opinion are the best Octavia Spencer roles? Were there movies that you think I should see too? And if you're interested in helping me choose future video subjects, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to grant those wishes. And if you like this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you do, I will give you my secret fried chicken recipe. And if you know someone who has been looking for videos like this, feel free to share them. I would love to help teach people some of the great things that I've been teaching here. For my most dedicated fans, please check me out on Patreon. You can get a fun video shout out like these fine folks. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And be sure to subscribe so you never miss a single episode. Thanks again for watching. And, as I always say, thanks for taking the time to get Ploominated.